Welcome to Film in 5D, the show about everything film and video with the Sony a7S II. I'm Aaron Hammock, and today I'm going to show you what a color checker does and why you might want one for video. So this is the Colorchecker Video Passport from X-Rite. It's a nifty little tool that helps you with a few different things. Number one, it helps you set white balance and exposure with the white, gray, and black bars that you see right here. Two, it gives you a reference for some of the most common colors of skin tones, which you can see with the second line right here. It has all the different skin tones that are pretty common. And three, it helps you match two separate cameras to achieve, similar looks on each. Now, there's a few reasons you might use a color checker for a video shoot. Number one, you're shooting in different lighting setups in the same scene, or maybe even mixed lighting, and you need a reference so that you can easily color match all of the shots. This doesn't just apply to different color temperatures either, but also different qualities of lights. Here we have the color checker under studio lights, all the same exposure, but with three different light sources. One, a high quality cool temp LED. Two, a low quality fluorescent bulb, and three, a warm color halogen light. And as you can see, all three light sources differ slightly from each other in how they represent each color of the color checker. Therefore, if you're shooting on location with different light sources or color temperatures and varying qualities of light, especially when low quality light sources like fluorescence are involved, you really want to be using a color checker so you can accurately match your shots in post, especially if it's all supposed to take place within the same scene. The second application for the use of a color checker is a neutral color and exposure. There are some tools out there that can help you with this. A color checker effect actually comes with DaVinci Resolve, but since I use Premiere Pro for all my editing and color correction, I use a separate tool called Lut Creator. Now, I won't go into too much detail about this fantastic tool, but it's great for all types of color work, even though I mostly use it for the color checker functionality. Essentially, what it does is takes the information from the color checker within your shot and shifts it to a standard color value. When it does this, it shifts both the color matrix and the exposure. So in a sense, the color checker allows you to quickly get a neutral look, even exposure and perfect colors, which is by no means equal to, a final grade, more so a good starting point for the color grading process. Now, the third and final application that I'm going to cover today for a color checker is matching two separate shots, especially if they're from two different camera manufacturers. Lut Creator is excellent for this because it allows you to create your own LUT from your color checker on each and then add it to your footage. A tip for matching shots is to match the flattest image to the other shot. In this case, I'll be matching S-Log3 footage from my Sony a7S II to a standard profile on the Panasonic GH4. I'll first record the color checker values of the GH4 and set that as the custom color checker value. Then I'll move over to S-Log footage and add my custom color checker presets. Once I match the footage and make sure that the delta isn't too far off, somewhere between 1 and 2 is sufficient, I can save this as a custom LUT and then apply it to the Lumetri tool in Premiere just like you would any other LUT file. And there we have it, a pretty good match. And of course, both of these shots can be always graded further within Lumetri as well, or whatever other color tool that you use. And there you have it, some quick applications that you can utilize a color checker for. Honestly, these things are pretty valuable, and while they aren't cheap, this thing's around like 120 bucks or something like that, it will definitely save you a lot of time during editing, and it's kind of worth it. If you're interested in learning more about buying a color checker for yourself, check out my Amazon links in the description below. Using my links, as always, helps support the channel, and I really do appreciate it. Also, if you would like me to go more in depth with color checkers or tools like Lut Creator, please let me know in the comments below, and let me know if there's any other tools out there that you use for color correction or creating LUTs to speed up workflows. But that's it for this week. If you enjoyed this content, please smash that like button. If you have any other questions for me, please send them on Twitter via @mentions@filmin5d, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the logo on screen for updates on my new videos when they become available. If you want to learn more about color checkers and Lut Creator, check out my blog on my website. Also, check out my most recent video by clicking the link on screen. Thanks again for watching.